Hello everybody, we're going to go over putting a front clip on. So you got your, hood, fenders, inner fender wells, radiator support, front bumper, front lower valance, all that good fun stuff. So now this one is the 69 GTO that was sent to me from Delaware. Now I'd had to take an inner and outer cowl from a Chevelle to convert it to a GTO, and the way that you do that is they have a cage nut. It's not here. That's just a drain hole. It was somewhere, and I had to take it and relocate it over here because the fender mount for the Chevelle and the GTO is different. And since I'm back here on this bolt, you'll see where I've got it turned right here on the point going that way. I'll explain that in a minute. So when you're putting this together, you need to hard bolt everything from every bolt. From wells, everything. Everything needs to go into place. Try to get all your hardware correct. You want all nice new bolts. You don't want cage nuts that are a little bit loose. You'll never get in alignment. So we're getting all this stuff lined up for the fender patches. And you're going to have to weld a piece of rolled steel on your fender if you buy aftermarket doors. Talk about that later. Just aftermarket sucks. But we make do with what we got. Or what we can get. So I've got all this on here. Now imagine if it's not square, that front end is going to be, so how we get them square is, remember I was showing you back on that bolt where it's turned? Well, that one's the same way. So I've got that one on the point, heading out. That way when I throw my tape measure over it, I get a true hold. So I'll go from there and come over here to the center. Somebody's been messing around here. Front end was knocked over. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from here to here as well. So we're going to exit out. So we're going to exit. Then you have square. Then you also, your front to back. So once you get that, then you can lock your core support and everything down. Because the core support, it will move. So what is that going to take with it? Your front end won't be square. You're not square, you're never going to get alignment. Now these are not perfectly set. Don't be judging me. I ain't saying it's ready yet. You can judge me when I say it's ready. But, okay, those hinges are really nice. But, so that's how we're going to get the front clip on and aligned to make sure everything is perfect. You get your good hood gaps. You get your good door to fender gaps. And see, here's what I was telling you about. Look at that. That is atrocious. So what you end up doing is having to weld onto your fender, because I don't like welding onto the moving parts. I like the stationary parts. It's just my way. People may do it another way. Good for them. This works for me. So this is what I got going on the front clip. And then let's see, later on this week, we're doing finishing up the welding on the 1970 GTO convertible from Florida. Now that one, I'm going to show you how to cut down a hard top quarter to make it a convertible quarter and go all the way from there, from the outer well lip to the quarter, to every bit of it. Trunk extension, we'll go through all of that in great depth, hoping that'll help y'all out. But yes, that's the Endura bumper, and we're getting prepped for it. See there, I had it sandblasted, and I took 36 grit, scuffed that up real good, and here's what we're going to be using. So I've made a video on this previously. If I need to make another one, y'all let me know, and I can put it on YouTube as well. So this is what we got. And you always find where somebody's been peckering around. Like, all this was slid over, and come to find out, the guy never had the front end truly aligned or bolted, because outer wheel well lip, the wheel well was touching the fender, and it had too long of a lip on it, which put, from the clips, they're supposed to go up 3/8 of an inch. Well, it kept them 3/4 of an inch, kept it too far back. So I cut that, it got it to move in, and then I've cut off what somebody put on there and threw the chunk out. They had it this wide. So I had to remove that, and we're going through this. Each restoration has its own animals, and here's one of them. Somebody else peckering around. And that just happens a lot. But y'all have me to fix it.